Baby, I got your money, don't you worry. Sit hey. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey, happy Monday. Hope everybody's having a great, wonderful, and productive Monday. It's your girl Yanni B, and welcome back to another live over here on Shorty Give a Game because no matter what, I'm going to come and make sure that I give you guys the game, okay? So come on in the building, hit the like on the walk through, drop a comment down below so that I know that y'all was here or whatever. And if you happen to catch us in the replay, hey girl, hey, okay? So now y'all can tell based on the title and the thumbnail what we finna get on into today, honey. Your girl is still lost and turned out. Lost and turned out. Okay, your girl is still riding around trying to get it, little lost and found out. Okay, well, I'm sorry, lost and turned out. Hey, Christina, hey, everybody coming in the building. So, Miss Thing went live. I don't know if she was in a buffet or Piccadilly's or down at the Bourbon Street buffet, girl. I don't know where the hell she was at. I skipped through. Next thing I know, she was sitting there. What was that she was eating it? Does anybody know what that was she was eating? What the hell was that, girl? I don't know what that was. Anyway, always eating some bullshit. Sitting there eating some nasty shit, swirling it around with a fork. Girl, I don't know what the hell you ate. Anyway, that was that. So she went, she started the live. Hey, everybody coming in the building. We got Blessed Booked and Busy, Jazzy G, Ezra's mom, Z Marie, Mama Lena, Blessed and Book Child, not the book girl. I don't know what the hell she was eating. But anyway, Thai food. Oh, that's what she was eating? Okay, child. Thai food. Okay, cool. So, she's sitting there in the restaurant talking about how she put in the application and she's hoping that it goes through and the other one didn't go through and she's hoping the one goes through for the smaller unit. But the smaller unit doesn't have a washer and dryer. Now, hold on a second. Correct me if I'm wrong. When she moved into the apartment that she just moved out of, remember when she first moved to that apartment, her mom moved in with her, okay? Remember, well, she got there and the mom came a little bit after, but remember, when she got there, she didn't have the washer and dryer initially, and she was waiting for them to deliver the washer and dryer. Am I the only one that remembers that, or is do y'all remember that too? She said when she moved in the unit, there was no washer and dryer. And that she was waiting for them to deliver her washer and dryer. So the question that I'm trying to, yeah, I remember. Yep, she waited. Okay, that's what I thought. So now we just caught you in another lie because you said the apartment brought you the washer and dryer and hooked it up. But in this live tonight, you're saying that you're going to sell your washer and dryer. So you bought your own washer and dryer? Hello? Yoo-hoo. Y'all like yoo-hoo? Did you buy your own washer and dryer? I mean, no big deal if you did. Again, just another $600 to $1,000 that you spent on some bullshit instead of what you were supposed to do. Just like you sitting there worrying about getting an apartment, that's the least of your worries. Why can't you go home to your mother's house with your other kids? Why are you, they said, child, she stole it. Hey, Honda, why are you moving into another apartment if you just asked the people, aren't you in the middle of asking people for help, for rental assistance? So if you're in the situation where you're asking for rental assistance, that would indicate to one that you're not in the position to pay your rent. Why do you keep moving into apartments only to come and ask the YouTube streets to donate to you? You don't need an apartment. You might want to go get you a spot in the shelter. You don't have any money on. Okay? You don't have any money. You keep trying to get these apartments only for you to be in 2 weeks begging for somebody to pay your rent for the month of March. She's avoiding those last two kids. Girl, she don't want to see them last two kids, girl, if they was spitting up blood. Girl, please. Been out of jail and didn't been in everybody's ass but the kids. Girl, please. Okay? So bless her heart. So that was the first lie, people. I'm like, wait, washer and dryer? She said, okay, but anyway, so that was the first lie. So she's sitting there, she's saying, yeah, she's gonna have to buy her own washer and dryer and blase, 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 blah. So then we get back in the car. I skipped through, girl. I ain't got time. You swear, I don't know what the hell that was you was eating, and I can't. My stomach. So got up out of there, and I skimmed through a little bit. So when I skimmed through, she's in the car, flying like a bat out of hell, of course, and she's venting, girl. Venting about this man, honey. So apparently the baby father was nowhere to be found. Okay, apparently the baby father left her for dead. He plays with her when he wants to play with her, calls her when he wants to call her, and leaves her when he wants to leave. Not surprised. He did that before. Okay. Not only that, this is a gentleman that you were messing with while messing with 2 other men. I don't know why you females like to think that you're doing one up by playing a man's game, only to end up looking retarded. Why would you be having 3 different niggas in rotation, tell all 3 niggas about one another, only to be sitting here pregnant and then have to do process of elimination with who the man is, only to tell Joey that you pregnant for Joey to deny you, only to now run up to Gamer Bank. Didn't you tell Joey that you was pregnant? Wasn't the whole story in the beginning you was boohoo crying because Joey told you he had a what you call it? What she say? Joey had a vasectomy, only to come find out that we don't even know if that's true or not. So my thing is, how did it get from Joey to for certain is Gamer Bay? Where did Gamer Bay come from? Again, you was running around talking about it was Joey baby, it was Joey baby, it was Joey baby, and Joey should have told you he had a vasectomy. And so how did it, and then you really think that this gamer nigga is entertaining you, girl? That's why you're running around by yourself. That's why you're riding around by yourself. Going to view apartments by yourself, stressed about the washing and living conditions by yourself. If you really honestly think for one fucking second that this nigga takes you serious, and we, the internet, the people, believe it, you are by far about as slow as a skateboard on a bitch 800 pounds. Goodbye. They said, clock it, yarn. They said, hey, Black Coffee. They said, hey, I'm gonna be in the bushes finishing my work. Or, hey, girl. And so she hasn't even talked about AJ or Kalani in 6 weeks from Tuesday. They said it's all about the Web3, just pathetic, putting off 2 other kids when they don't have no parent. Girl, she ain't calling to check on the Web3 either. Bunch of bullshit. Didn't she say there was a washer and dryer in the storage yesterday? But the thing is, she told us that when she moved into that apartment, that the washer and dryer came with it and that it wasn't in the apartment yet, so she was calling for them to deliver it. So again, there's no problem if she had to buy a washer and dryer and put it in storage. Again, why lie that the apartment supplied it when you went and bought it? You know why she lied? Because, again, another opportunity for her to pay on her child support, but she's fucking her money off on materialistic things. You can't put $300 on your child support, but you buying washers and dryers. You can't put $250 on your child support, but you buying niggas flights. You can't put $200 on your fucking child support, but you buying brand new couches. Girl, a deadbeat. Like I said, I don't give a fuck how many times you go get the kids and take them to the park. I don't care how many times you get the kids and feed them half-ass meals. I don't give a shit how many times you call them kids half-ass and tell them you love them. You are a deadbeat. Get your ass up out of here. Deadbeat do deadbeat shit. You left 3, went and made 2, left 2 and made 1. Deadbeat shit. Been home for a week and ain't jumped on no plane, ain't went to go see no kids, ain't said hop, skip, jump, turn around, kiss my ass, and has the audacity to be with child yet again. If you are not a ghetto deadbeat, ghetto superstar, I don't know what it is. You are more ghetto than Jasmine. You're worse than Christina. At least when Chrissy came on the bitch, she was married. She already had a couple. God damn. At least when Jasmine came up here, all of them was by Philip funny looking ass. You didn't, what the hell? Every time you turn around, she did my man, pregnant. Girl, you get pregnant like you meow. They say, didn't she say, okay, I read it when they said the first person she called was Joey. Sure did. They said she's scared to death of Joey. Girl, for what? Joey ain't nobody special to be scared of. She's nasty to not know who her baby daddy is. But again, when you sleep and roll, then that's what happens. She said she went and seen the Web3. Sure she did. They said, but the 3 is the reason her life is a wreck. Her words, exactly. I said, right, she could have, definitely a liar. Right, she could at least scam to pay for child support instead of a grown man's flight. That's what I'm saying. You scam for fingernails, Chinese food out the mall, and flights for a nigga that left you for fucking dead. By far the biggest dummy. Ladies and gentlemen, Olivia. They said, now, child, she's a jailhouse gangster. Yeah, and what's all of this? It's you telling us about a kite. Girl, it's you telling us about sending a kite. Now you just was sending kites, and you was in there telling the girls what to do, and you was in there telling the girls you didn't know addiction was real. How did you know addiction was real when you were an alcoholic? You are an alcoholic. What do you mean you don't know addiction is real? Are you crazy? Girl, stop it. It's you trying to be superior in jail. It's you in jail with all the rest of the jailbirds trying to be superior about your situation versus theirs in jail. Girl, you are a clown. And then had the nerve to say the CEO knew who you was. Oh, Olivia, stop. You listened to my story when I said that I was in the county for a day and a half, and I see all of the people from the liquor store. You told you one thing you gonna do is steal a story from other. Now just was down there and the people knew you. Girl, stop it. You stole that from my story. Stop it. Girl, nobody knew who the hell you was. Gosh. Hey Trees, hey everybody coming in the building. They said she keeps saying she is grown and can do what she wants. But a mother and kids has to pay for her choices. Yep. They said she had the money 3 times over the page. Yeah, didn't want to. She said, I live in reality. No, girl, you live in your car. Yeah, the car is definitely where she's sleeping these days. And her own mama and father are drug addicts. Oh, they said the mother and the fathers were drug addicts. Yanni, she says she might play for the other team. Well, I mean, if you're going to play for the other team, now would be the time. See, while you was in there, instead of in there telling people how superior you were, you should have been in there getting you a bull dagger. That's what you should have been in there doing. You should have been in there getting you a bull dagger that thought that they was in love with you because you yellow with some eyes and and they could pretend to be daddy to this baby. That's what you should have went there. You should have went and got you a little beast one, little beast mode, little short, little stud thing, with a little fro. And let her think that she could be a man. Now, with them type, they got to beat you up here and there, okay? That's the only stipulation. You got to let them beat you up once or twice. But she'd have took care of them kids, and she probably would have took good care of you. Now, again, eyes would have been black here or there. But things would have worked out. You another Jasmine. Y'all keep running after them men. The men don't want you. You might as well go get you a young lady. Addicted to food, man, social media, and the bottle. Bye, Yanni. I'm sick. We don't want her on the team. You don't. Oh, somebody will take her. Girl, yellow with Roman eyes. Somebody will take. Somebody on the yard will take her and do good with her. Somebody will. And you guys, and you the typical type. You the typical type. Whole bunch of kids, miscellaneous baby fathers. Perfect type. Got 2 sons they could rough around and play like they daddy with. You pregnant again, no man in sight. It's giving Queen Op and Danny. It's giving very Queen Op and Danielle. This is perfect. You don't know who the father is. The dyke could pretend they're the father, although they can't get you pregnant. You could say that's your baby father. They could call you the baby mother. They could go with you to all the doctor's appointments. Watch, I promise you she's going to try to get one. Watch her try to get her a dyke like I'm explaining. They'll go with you to the appointments, honey. Get you one like Daddy Nisha. They'll marry you and all that. Go get you. That's your best bet. Go get you one of them. Them niggas, Go get you one of them. They said them eyes was running rampant earlier. They said I couldn't watch it. Was making me, girl, them eyes is always scared. Girl, them eyes are scattered straight. And Yanni, I'm serious. Going to get you one. Help you with the kids and be AJ's father. Get you one that think he's AJ's father. Let me tell you something. If they don't think that they're AJ's father, you don't have the right one. Okay? You need one that, hands down, thinks that they went half what you want him. That's the one you need. Short, stout, low haircut, trauma issues. Yeah. We'll stay tuned. But anyway, so let's get back to the story. So you sit in the car, reminiscing about this young fella, the gamer guy, telling us, you have all of this stuff. Girl, basically what she's trying to tell us is the nigga's not helping her. Okay? In so many words, the nigga's not around and he ditched her. So what she's going to try to do is spin a narrative that she doesn't want him. She doesn't want him. Her mouth, she doesn't want him. She can't handle him. He can't handle her. She doesn't want him. She doesn't want him. He's telling her what to do. He's not. Girl, You are homeless, riding around, and you have the audacity to be sitting on the phone with a nigga talking about if you going to breastfeed or not. Are you okay? Are you okay? You are homeless. And you are sitting on the phone chatting with a nigga about what hello? And where is the nigga? Where is the friend at? He's been quiet. So where is the YouTube friend that has all the money that keeps helping her out? Where's he at? He's not helping you no more because the kids ain't around. She still needs help, friend. I understand you used to help because of AJ. No. She still needs help. She's homeless. Again. Where is all your friends at? Interesting. Homeless. Why are we talking about breastfeeding? He left it before the baby arrived. Girls, he's gone. The man is gone. That's why she's sitting there eating dinner lunch by herself. You riding around the car going apartment touring by yourself. He didn't have to go to work the other day. Now all of a sudden just got to go to work. He was in another reactors chat talking junk. Talking junk about who? Not his friend. She don't learn a thing in the clink. She didn't learn the thing. Girl. They said something is mentally wrong with her. She has a twisted concept of how life and relationships work. Definitely very twisted. He came online talking shit. Why is he talking shit? We just asked the question. We just asked the question. Who's he talking shit to? I hope not to us. Because I'm the right bitch for it. Give a fuck. We asked the fucking question. Answer the fucking question. The fuck is your money at? Y'all niggas kill me wanting to be Debo on the internet with bitches you never fucking laid eyes on. Get your asses up out of here. Clowns. Only to get played. It's niggas up here trying to be big and bad for a bitch you don't know while she getting fucked by the next nigga and you thinking you a hero. You saving her. The bitch fucking other niggas. Pregnant right now and you thinking you saving the day. That be the geeks for me. So now nobody's helping you. Now nobody's helping you? Where is the other one? Where's the other one that was dropping down, giving her cash app after cash app? The Jay guy. Where's Jay at? What's his name? With the short haircut? Where's he at? The one that was sending not cash apps. Who was he sending? The super chats. Where's the one that was sending you super chat, the $600, $700, $800 when you was, where'd he go? Where'd that go? They said she is not homeless. Liv calculates everything. Okay, so the people said you're not homeless. They said she's effed up in the head and she thinks she's got it going on. Who called who roaches? I don't know. They said Liv will always be stuck in that mindset. But again, why are we here when you and the man was laid up in the bed the other day? The man was in the hotel motel with you the other day, right? He was on the game system. You've been by yourself ever since the first night you came home because, see, you're thirsty and you're a dust mite. So the first thing you did when you came home was call Dick. That's what you did. You called Dick, okay? Not your kids, not your mom to check on the kid. You called Dick, okay? And he came over. You paid for the room. Trust and believe. He didn't give you cat's meow. Let's start there. You coughed up whatever little money you had left on your commissary, honey, and you scrounged you up the couple dollars to sleep and get you a hotel because you had to find you a hotel anyway. Let's get into it. Let's not lie. So him coming over, hey Kenyatta, him coming by, everybody else coming in the building, him coming by, in all fairness, was really not a big deal. Because let's be honest, you already paid for the room. So it's not like he came and used you or he came and finessed you. You already needed a place to stay. He certainly didn't have a place for you to stay, nor did he offer. Okay? Nor did he offer. So you getting your own room, hands down, best decision of your life. Okay? Best decision. So you get your own hotel room. He comes to the hotel with the game system. You proceed to go in the bathroom and whisper and beg for help as he sits in the other room hollering and screaming at the TV. Huh? As you proceed to tell us, this is your man, your man, your man, your baby, your baby. Oh, okay, cool. Let me read some of the more comments. Girl, I can't deal with it. They said somebody asked her about her kids. She said she's not talking about them because she has people watching her. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. She should never talk about kids. She's been watching you, Yanni, because when you said she was at Motel 6, she never goes live at the room anymore. Oh, well, I didn't know she was at Motel 6. The people said she was at Motel 6. She probably, who knows where she's staying now. He was bae. Yeah, he was bae when she got out of jail. Now he's the scum of the earth. Is given, he said, F you and left her. He said F her and left her the last time. And let me say this. In no way, shape, or form are we making fun of people that get left. Bitches get left every day. Let's start there. You're not special. The problem is with this young lady is, you put yourself in this situation so busy trying to prove a point to the internet. You wanted us to believe you were getting down. You wanted us to believe you were something special to write home about, and all of the men were lining up to try your milkshake that was brought to the yard. And unfortunately, all of the milkshakes that you've brought to the yard have not lasted throughout the duration of the ballpark, okay? Whatever arena or whatever hold down, shake down, mechanical bull ride, pinata festival, corn on the cob, turkey leg cut, whatever the fuck they got going on around there. Oh, it's not on the yard. It's your milkshake is not lasting for the event. Okay, whatever's going down there on the yard, you and your shake, it's not lasting. The shake is spoiling out. It's not lasting. The milk is getting sour. The heat is curdling it up. The niggas is not drinking it. They shitting. They got diarrhea. They motherfucking got the runs of the belly. They don't want to double back. You're a bad burrito. They eat you once, have you once. No, thank you. You ever go to a restaurant? You try something one time and you be like, hell no. They be like, and somebody be like, well, try something else. You're like, no. That shit fucked my stomach up. I am not. And they be like, well, just try this. No. It's a no. This is why you shouldn't have came on the internet. Now, regardless of what you was doing behind closed doors, that would have been fine, beloved. Because in the event that you got pregnant and in the event that the nigga wanted to run, nobody would know because that was your personal business. But you can't keep anything to yourself because you bring everything to the internet to prove a point to us. And everything that we said was going to happen is happening. So I don't understand. I don't understand. They said, Kim Yada, right. Yeah, this girl, the milk is sour. The sour. Sour as fuck. So again, my thing is, what is really going? What is it really giving? Right. So they said the mugshot was the real her. That's why she kept talking about, oh yeah, the mugshot got her hot and bothered. They said, where's Stella at? Liv has ran her off again. I know those boots rocking to the side, running. Her taco was definitely split. They said, I could tell she watched you by what she was saying. Of course she's going to watch. Our mother. She better watch me. Where is Stella? Where is Stella? Girl, Stella's somewhere hiding. They said him bringing the game to the hotel. It's him taking the game system everywhere he goes. It's the game going everywhere. Why is the game going everywhere? They said, bottoms up, sis. We might have the same. Okay. They said, Yanni, she turned around and mentioned the computer. She told us that got stolen in Florida. We knew it was a lie. All she does is lie. So this just like she lied about being homeless and now she's really homeless and she can't get no help. There was no need to lie about being homeless. All you had to do was say you fell on hard times. Your money is tight right now and you need to get back to Texas. That's all the girl had to come and do. I fell short. I'm in the fucking bind, y'all. I need to raise money to get my car and my children and myself back to Texas for court. That's all she had to come do. That was the truth. You fucked yourself up by fucking me over or not fuck me over. You tried to fuck with me. And so I fucked you over by exposing the fact that your sister is a chatty Cathy, right? And I waited perfect timing. I specifically waited till you got to your sister's house to unleash the dragon because I just wanted to come fuck your shit up. Absolutely. So I do that. So now you don't want to stay at your sister's house anymore because you're afraid if you continue to stay at your sister's house, she's going to continue to run your fucking business back. So you got to bolt out of your sister's house like a thief in the night and go put yourself in some roommate situation. That's what happened. You didn't want to confront your sister. You never are going to confront your sister because why the fuck would you? You're not that brolic. You're brolic on the internet. So now because the cat's out the pajamas and your sister, your sister tells your business and runs her fucking mouth, you don't want to stay with your sister. So you end up at the roommate's house. Okay, cool. So you end up at the roommate's house. The people start swarming and stalking the roommate. Okay, so now you can't stay there. That would have been the bind. You guys, I'm in a bind. I can't stay at the roommate's house. I need money to get back. She's giving me time to figure it out. That's what you should have said. That way you didn't have to tell people you was homeless and you didn't have nowhere to go and you gave up your apartment and the pictures went away and you don't have no pictures of your kids and all of the memories of your kids are gone and all of these lies only for you to get back in the apartment with a brand new couch. You are by far the biggest bionic dummy that the YouTube streets have ever seen. By far. The biggest bionic dummy. And then you want to come with the sad face and the wig on, riding around in a car looking crazy. No one feels bad for you. Everyone has choices in life. So this is the crumbles and this is the cookies that you pick up from the crumbles. A life of chaos and confusion. 40 years old, no education, no pot to pissing, no window to throw it out. The car is barely moving off the shake of a thing. 3 kids over here, 2 kids round back there, all 4. Y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? No sound? Can y'all hear me now? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, my bad. I got a phone call. Sorry, y'all. My bad. Y'all couldn't hear me? Thank y'all for saying no fam. Okay, I was responding to y'all. What I was saying is, Bria said, what happened to the house she was supposed to be moving to in 2026? And I said to Bria, there is no house in 2026 because the man is married. The man who told her he was buying her a farm. The girls are sending you nice gifts. Yes, thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you guys. The gentleman that promised her the farm, Bria, is a married man. Okay? And he's still very much married to his wife. Okay? So unfortunately for this young lady here, there will be no farm. He's still legally married and still with his wife. Okay? So I don't think that it's going to be that. I don't think that it's going to be a house. Unless they're doing some type of sister wives situation and they don't like each other enough to play sister wives. So I don't think that will work. You got to kind of get along for that type of stuff. Thank God for the kids, period. They said, and with her owing that child support, she won't be able to get a mortgage loan. Oh, see? Unfortunate. Someone said her and Jen is no more. No, Jen was in the chat the other day. Jen was modding for her. I thought that was Jen. They said the new baby daddy is married as well. Oh, he's still married? Oh, they said the new baby father is married as well. You love a nigga that got a girl. That's another reason why you can't keep these niggas. Stop fucking around with niggas that got a bitch. And today she was there. And today who was there? Jen was in her, yeah, Jen be around. Jen was in her live today. Yeah, Jen be around. Her and Jen are still cool. Yeah, I haven't seen Jen. No, Jen be in there. They said Liz Daddy was one of the mamas. She can't even afford a conversation with the creditors at the point. With the creditors at this point. That's what I'm saying. So the house, so let's wrap up the house. The house there's a no. It's a no for the house. Where was she at in the new video? I don't know. Where was she at in the new St. Jen? I don't know. She showed up today then. Who, Jen? Yeah, that's what I said. Jen, I've been seeing Jen. Jen was posting her Cash App. She ain't going nowhere. Gerard doesn't want her, let alone with 3 kids that aren't his. Right. So I don't even understand. I don't understand what she has going on. But again, we're watching it. We're going to definitely stay tuned. Jen was posting Olivia's. Okay, yeah. We're going to stay tuned. Like I said, she put herself in this unfortunate situation. And my thing is, they said she's been in the car. No. Yeah, Jen, I don't know about if Jen's been in a car. Olivia's been in her car. She's been riding around in her car. So who knows what's going on with that. But again, another thing as well, right? Instead of you taking the time to figure out what you have going on with your life, you keep coming on the internet and then trying to justify your behavior and then downplay your reality. There's nothing funny about you just getting out of jail and the man that laid up with you not giving 2 shits about you. But in all fairness to these men, I don't blame them. The fact that you think that you can go tell a man, yeah, my baby father coming to visit me, my baby daddy catching a flight, and he finna come stay with me for a couple of days. Mind you, Gamer Bay been knocking your ass down. He been knocking your cheeks in between for the last 2-3 weeks. For the last 2-3 weeks, this nigga in your house, he reprimanding your kids, you cooking dinner for the nigga, y'all running around playing hanky-panky, y'all fucking on couches, fucking on beds, you sucking dick, he playing your pussy, 2 weeks, 3 weeks straight. You got the internet on the chokehold, everybody know your business, you and him in there doing what y'all do, you and him bumping and grinding so much, he had to tell you, slow down. That's how much y'all was bumping and grinding, right? Only for you to go tell the same man that you was bumping and grinding with for 2 weeks straight. Oh, hey, by the way, my other baby daddy about to come visit me, and he's gonna stay at my house. I don't think that you should feel a way, but this is what's happening. So then you let just whatever baby daddy, 3rd baby daddy come down, who you haven't laid eyes on in a hyena of years. Okay, he comes down like nothing happens. The whole time the gag is, you and him been skinning and grinning, cadoodling and scamming since the word say mother effing go, right? So you scamming with your baby father only to come back to Florida and be busting down your cheeks for another nigga. You busting down your baby daddy only for your baby daddy to get mad at you and pluck his brother to come knock on your front door. Your baby daddy saying his brother to knock on your front door because you talking too fucking much and he was going to bop wop you around. So after he do that, who do you call like Ghostbusters to come save the day after you was just fucking and sucking on this nigga, but you curved him to suck and fuck? Follow along. You curved the nigga to suck and fuck on your baby daddy, only for your baby daddy to violate you, and the nigga that you curved, you had to call. Let me say it again for the slow bitches in the back. You curved the nigga for your baby daddy who wasn't shit. Follow along. You curved the nigga. The nigga was in your crib. You curved him. You curved him. For your baby father who ain't shit. Only for your baby father to prove again he ain't shit. And you had to have to call the other nigga back to come save the day. You really think that nigga paying you mind? No, for real, for real. I'm just quite curious. You really think that He's paid, girl, he wouldn't give a damn if you took 87 pregnancy tests, showed him 50 million sonograms, showed him 83 feet and 27 heartbeats. He doesn't give a shit. That's why you riding around by yourself. Let me just help you out. You are slow and you're dumb. And that's exactly why Gerard doesn't want you. Everyone saw what you were doing. Gerard could see what you were doing on the internet. Zolo could see what you were doing on it. That's another reason why Zolo hasn't been on the first thing smoking to come see you. Zolo wouldn't blow fire on you if your ass cheeks were in a blaze. He wouldn't do so. They don't see the value. Every man you sleep with, you tell them you do social media, only to go and show them all the men you sleeping with. You did it with Brandon. You did it with Brandon when you were running behind Zolo. You did it with Zolo when you were running behind some imaginary baby father for AJ, only to come tell us AJ was the dad. You do it every single time. Then you had Gamer Bay and Jim Bay. Gamer Bay and Boogie. You was piggying and back and forth between Gamer Bay and Boogie. All of this is on the internet. So if I could sit and analyze this situation, you don't think the men that you were sleeping with unprotected are? If I can sit and pinpoint every man that you've allowed to run through your field, your garden, you don't think that the niggas are sitting there thinking that too? That's why them niggas ain't fucking with you. Them niggas is gonna come and fuck you and keep it moving. You want us to feel special because he bought you Raising Cane's? If the nigga even bought you Raising Cane's, you probably bought that yourself. That's why you ate that. Imagine just getting out of jail, a nigga picking you up, and bitch, he take you to Raising Cane's. Are you retarded? The fuck am I supposed to do with that? And you pregnant? And I told you they was gonna give her extra fruit in there. It's her in there talking about it's you now having to love her apples. Didn't I tell y'all that in the county when you pregnant they give you an extra apple or extra orange? It's her now having a love for apples. She tore that apple up yesterday. Not bringing your jailhouse stints home. They said, where the hell is Stella with the rocked over boo? Girl, Stella is in California taking care of them grandkids. Stella minding her business. She's scamming them people again for super chats. I don't think she's scamming. I think she really needs the money. Then she acted like she left Gamer Bay and now he's the scum of the earth. But translation, he left her. That's what that is. Translation, he left her. He only came over to play in your ass when you first came home. That's all he did. That's why by day 2, she was sitting there by herself. By day 2. So it's you when it's talking about, and this is how Poor Thing, and then I'm going to get off of here. Because, girl, not tonight. Poor Thing is so tragic. To prove to us that he gives a shit, because this is what she's trying to do. Because he really doesn't. This is how calculated you are. Come here, daughter. Let me help you out. Because you think that you're smart. And I'm your mother. I read you very well. Come close. My daughter is so insecure about the decisions that she made. She begins to tell lies to further soothe herself. I.e. case in point, listen up. Gamer Bay doesn't want two parts, okay? Not a piece of tilapia or a piece of bread, okay? He don't want 2 parts, okay? And that's unfortunate. However, you want us to believe that he wants parts, right? You want us to believe that. You want us to feel like they care, and you don't want to. Who wants to pretend? Like, who wants to, not pretend, but who wants to be in a situation where a nigga doesn't care? Nobody wants that, right? So what you're going to do is now spin a narrative, okay, to make it as if he cares, okay? And what you did was, I'm going to tell you right now what you did. You went from talking about how this he was, how he was this, how he was that, he was this, he was that, he was this, he men are this, men are that, men are this, men are that, only to finish up the conversation with, you guys, you know what he told me? We were on the phone the other day. Listen up. We were on the phone the other day. And you know what this man told me? He told me, I told him I didn't think I wanted to breastfeed. And he told me, yes, you are. You're going to breastfeed. You did like 6 to 8 months. And then I said, well, wait. Well, what I said was I'll breastfeed for 2 months. And then he said, no, you should. Girl, shut up. Olivia, shut up. Olivia, shut up. That. Can y'all hear me? Okay, my bad. I got a phone call. I'm back. The man, I was cracking up at the girl. So then she come telling us, He wants us to breastfeed. He wants me to breastfeed. He wants me to he cares, you guys. That's how he is. So basically what she's saying is the man cares so much he cares about her breastfeeding. Look, you guys, he does care. We had a conversation about breastfeeding. I'm homeless. I'm riding around going from pillar to post, hoping on a wing and prayer that they approve me. Okay, I'm right. While everybody is worried about where I'm going to rest. Everybody was so concerned about where Yanni was residing, and where Yanni was sleeping, and where Yanni was sleeping, and where Yanni was. It seems to me like y'all have bigger fish to fry. I'm not riding around. Glory be to God. By God be the glory. By God be the glory. I can, I know what it's like to have to pee, and run around in different public bathrooms. I know what that's like. So God be the glory to, you know what I'm saying? God be the glory. I know what it's like to, God be the glory. You can flush your toilet. God be the glory. We got the washer and dryer, hands on deck, stacks on deck. Glory be to God. I understand. I get it. But you and him don't have time to be on the phone then. That's what I'm saying. If you are riding around on your own, which is nothing wrong with, because what you going to do? Drag him with you? No. So if you are riding around on your own, okay, looking for apartments on your own, there shouldn't be any conversation with him about anything. You get what I'm saying to you? Listen to me closely. He's not assisting you in any way. Okay? He's not helping you in any way. There should be no conversation. I don't know why you keep entertaining men that don't have the best interest for you. That I'm confused about. Okay? So, but she's paying storage. Right. She's paying for the storage. He's not paying for anything. According to her, she's so icked up. She's so icked out by him, but you constantly slept with him raw. Right. She's only icked out with him because he's not checking for her. She's icked out because the internet has told her she's a fool and she's down bad looking crazy, shacked up in the hotel room by herself while she sleeps and bumps on a man. So now she wants to pretend like him and her are cool again. Girl, nobody's impressed. Same way when you called him over there to come after Joey sent his brother, that man took his time to get there. If he even went over there that night. He's not even going to be around. Girl, bye. I believe she's waiting on an appointment to get finished so she can move in. Apartment. Okay. They said he's the de facto poppy. They said by process of elimination. They said, and he still might not be the pappy. Right. They said she's alone during every pregnancy except when she was pregnant with her ex-husband's children. But he's the worst one. Exactly. The only reason why she had commissary money is how her stepfather gave her money before was because the stepfather gave her money before she before she went in. Well, however she had money, she made sure when she came out, she got the hotel. Because like I say, he wasn't finna do it. The lights are on and nobody's home. So unfortunately, like I said, a 6th baby is on the way. The mother is half slow. The father is, bless his heart. And like I said, we're buckling up. Keep eating your extra apples and your fruits. Good job. I would lay off you eating a lot of sodium, a lot of processed foods, a lot of sodium. Kind of slow down with that a little bit. Drink a little bit more water and not contaminated water. Stop mixing. Okay, leave the red wine alone. A source told me you're back on the red wine. Leave the red wine alone. Okay. And hopefully you're off the cigarettes. Hopefully you're done with that so we don't have to have another coughing baby. And all should be well. God, I told you yesterday, God will provide. Didn't we tell her that yesterday? God will provide. God will give her a place to put, he'll give her a place. He gives everybody a place. He'll get a place. Just don't fuck this one up. Okay? He'll give you a place to raise this 6th baby. He will. Okay? So, just go ahead and get your mind right. Okay? Can't keep our eyes open. They said, who drives around in their car for days while their apartment gets ready? So she's living in her car while the apartment gets ready. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. I don't know about the apartment being ready. Maybe she did find an apartment that's about to be ready. I don't understand why she can't just go back to California. They said an ibuprofen isn't safe for pregnant women, genius. You hear them? They're saying leave the ibuprofen alone. Thank you guys for the gifts. He should have secured her a place to live. But where is his place? Bella, why are we almost 40 sleeping with people who don't have themselves together? I'm just being honest here. Why are you sleeping with someone who so where's all his stuff? He was married. He has older kids. He's a vet. Where is his money? Where is his house at? Where's his home? Why doesn't your man have a home? And then everybody's worrying about what I got going on over here. Everything is well. Huh? Yeah, I'm not understanding where his place of residence is at. I wonder who named this apartment is going to. Girl, he probably homeless too. She can't leave her children she can't leave her children. They need her. Liv does. They say she's driving around in Florida saying she was home. Oh, she did that at home, right? Girl. Whoever packed the storage unit, she was shocked to see how packed it was when she saw it. She must have had movers come. They said she says she doesn't want to leave her kids. That Robin said don't leave without her. So why didn't you go get you a lawyer to get Robin back? Didn't you say you was doing that when she turned 12? You've been hollering and screaming about what you was going to do when she's 12. She's 12. Girl, bye. She said she can't stay with him. You can never stay with these men. Why can't you stay with him? Why can't you stay with him? And this is the man that you was fucking on at almost 40? Girl, bye. I realized the only child Liv keeps talking about is Robin. Because that makes her feel good to show favoritism. But the gag is Robin is who she less prefers. It's a game. She only prefers Robin because Robin talks the most. That's it. Nobody else talks like Robin. Christian ain't telling her shit. Ryan ain't telling her shit. Robin is the only one that she can manipulate and gaslight and lie to and make false stories about. And she's the only one. You notice when she did... Remember when she did the lie on... very hyperfixated on Robin. Remember when she did the lies over there on TikTok? Who remembers when she went on TikTok and told, again, thousands and thousands of people that her daughter was suicidal? Who remembers that? Put a 1 in the chat. So don't believe the hype about Robin. Robin is a babysitter. Robin is her scapegoat. Robin is who she can emotionally and verbally abuse. Robin is who she can manipulate to shave her eyebrows off so people will tease her and torment her. Robin is the one she can manipulate to chop her hair off so the kids can laugh and call her bald head. Robin is her show pony. Okay, and whenever she wants to get her kills, feels, and thrills off, she plays the game as if Robin is the best kept secret. Girl, bye. Robin gets it worse than them all. Birthday party or not, doesn't impress me. You think that we're impressed because you didn't do shit for any of your other 4 fucking kids, but Robin is the only one that got a party? She'd better get a party. She'd better. All that you get ready to take her through, she'd better. You'd have had her on websites too. Nobody's impressed with you and Robin. Girl, bye. Same one who went and exposed Robin only for it to be a lie. That was a lie. According to your daughter, that was a lie. Your daughter said she'd never ever said that. Your daughter said, why would you make up a lie? Do I need to show you the motherfucking text messages? Bitch, I'm on your ass. I'm just asking you a question. Do I need to tell you what your child said about you? Oh, okay, cool. Girl, go ahead with yourself. She's piss poor and pathetic. And her and Robin are not well together. They're not good for each other at all. They're not good for each other. So you can manipulate and abuse her some more? No, you don't need to be over there with Robin. Leave her alone. Stay right where you at. Focus on the other 2. Keep doing what you do with them 2. The ones nobody, fathers don't care. You could post them. I told Joey, you was posting his daughter on fetish websites. Girl, that nigga gave 2 shits. Zolo know all about it. Girl, these niggas don't give 2 shits. So it is what it is. Robin gives her all the info on Gerard. If that's the case, she would have known when every time Gerard and Antonisha was taking a vacation. If Robin gives her the tea, if Robin gives her the news she could use, she would have known that her parents was married. She would have known Gerard and Antonisha was married. Robin can't give her anything because the parents don't tell Robin anything. You don't think the parents are smart enough to know Robin likes to tag? Can't tell her anything. Robin can't tell her nothing. That's why she doesn't know anything. That's why she finds out just like everybody else. Robin can't tell her nothing. She hopes that she can, but she can't. They said, look what she do to Robin about smelling. Right, same way she went and made comments. Hey, Jasmine, made comments about her smelling. And yeah, she gets off on Robin. Like I said, you came on the internet and gave a whole story about your daughter having idol tendencies, not wanting to no longer be with her. Be with us on this earth. People die every day from having those unfortunate thoughts. And for you to place them on, what is she? What was she, 11 at the time? An 11-year-old? You didn't call not one suicide hotline. You didn't call one child abuse neglect hotline. You didn't call one grape hotline to see if maybe she was raped and that's why she wanted to. You called no hotlines, no 1-800, no in the arms of the angel, you called nobody. You brought your goofy dumb ass on this internet and told the entire world that your child wanted to end her life, only for it to be a complete flat out lie. And then the woman that you like to breathe your fucking dragon ass breath down, she had to console your child all night while your child cried in her arms because you wanted to come to the internet and tell a lie. So I really wouldn't worry too much about who they'll trust and who they won't trust when they get older. It won't be you. Won't be you. You're not a safe space. They come with you, they get busted up, they fall, they hurt their freaking ribs, they fight each other like they're goddamn banshees outside in the streets. They come to your house, they don't eat half-assed, they come to your house, they outside till 7, 8 o'clock at night, no supervision, nobody watching them like bullets got names on them and motherfuckers can't ride up and get your kids. You just in the house on the internet all day, kids outside, 12-year-olds watching 4-year-olds and 6-year-olds watching 1-year-olds and 1-year-olds running around with 4-year-olds and 8-year-olds walking around with 17-year-olds and motherfuckers in your house. You ain't even asked the parents if the kids could come in your house. I'll watch you. I'll watch you. Girl, shit, yo. I'll watch you. Anybody can come to her house. Anybody can come to her house. So I already know what type of person you are. I never seen so, well, where's the mother? Anybody can come over that motherfucker. Imagine using your child's unaliving ideations for content. Right? All for content, and it was a lie. All for a lie. Same way she shaved the little girl's eyebrows off and then made the little girl come explain herself, and Robin didn't want to do so, and you forced her talking about stand 10 on it. Bitch, stand 10 on that motherfucking child support the judge issued you to pay. Why you telling somebody to stand 10? Stand 10 on taking your ass to them damn games as their mother. Stand 10 on being a mother. Stand 10. It's 2026. Again, I'm going to ask you again. When's the last time you took your kids to a damn doctor's appointment? Why you so worried and concerned about everyone's teeth and dental hygiene and oral hygiene? When is the last time you took your children to see about theirs? Huh? When's the last time you took them to go get their teeth checked and walked out with some new floss, a brand new toothbrush, and some toothpaste and a toy from the dentist's office and a sticker? When the last time you got involved in that type of stuff, mother? Don't come shaking no table with nobody because you can lay down and somebody can ejaculate. And the men that are nutting off on you, I see why. Look at them. Nobody's an eligible bachelor. They're all homeless. They all just coming out of jail. And they all have nothing just like you. I guess they would nut in you. No one else would. Not no man with no 401k, not no man with no job, not no man with nothing to lose, not no man that got no house, not no man that care about himself. No eligible bachelor is taking you through there. They're not. So I'm not surprised that men are, girl, that's what them niggas do. Them types, that's what they do. They run around and they nut all in everybody and give bitches STDs and let y'all ping pong that's what niggas like that do. It's you thinking that you got something special because they're ejaculating in your vagina and don't even know you. You don't even know how old his children are. And you have the audacity to be carrying his baby. Someone asked her how old was his kid. She talking about, I think. Can you imagine? I think. Listen to me closely. I think the youngest one is 10. So, bitch, what the fuck was y'all doing before y'all got the fucking? Obviously not talking. You didn't ask that man no questions. Where he from? What his name is? How long was he with his wife? What caused the divorce? When did they be? Hello, I'm confused. What was y'all doing? Just fucking, huh? Just fucking. Everybody just fucking. Just fucking. You don't even know how old the son is, and y'all just fucking. You just fucking. You got the nerve to be carrying the son sibling. You don't even. Oh, girl. She makes your ass itch. And not the crack of it. Just dumb. And then comes and tells us like we're slow. You don't know how old the nigga's kids is and y'all hunching. Do you know when his birthday is? Do you know when his birthday is? No? Okay. I don't understand. She's always talking about them three are so miserable and messed up about it all, but they look happy and fine to me. Well, the kids are so miserable, but she won't go pick them up. You see, she won't go get them. Oh, okay. You see, she won't go get them. She's a great mother. That's for the internet. That's for the internet. So like I said, we're going to wrap this up. Liv, very unfortunate situation over there. We're watching. Again, everybody has choices in life. Everybody goes through things. You're not exempt. You know what I'm saying? You like to think that you are somebody so fucking special, but you are going to get it all and everyone is going to watch you because you had a lot to say about a lot of people. And you still have things to say about people. You're still throwing little slugs here and there. I hope you do go take that air fryer and plug it in somewhere and warm yourself up. And warm you some food up. You wouldn't be wasting money. See, that's why I said you're not ready for this. It's you really homeless and still going out, still sitting in dining in restaurants as if you have it. See, again, difference between me and you is I didn't have to come do all that. We were still eating. We were still traveling. We were still getting 12 hours from New Jersey back home. We were still going to water parks. Hair was still getting done. As a matter of fact, family didn't even notice. Again, why you keep asking me why I didn't phone home. I was home, dummy. I was home for 30 days. Right. You didn't listen to the story right. But again, because I go home so often, it wasn't out of the ordinary for me to be home for so long. See, you don't go home. So when you go home, they know something's wrong. Got it. Might want to go home a little bit often. Then you wouldn't have to ride around begging the internet to help you out. And then what you shouldn't do is you should keep your legs closed. You shouldn't be out here having sex only to end up in the bond and nobody can then help you. Okay? That would be your best bet. But, you're grown. So to each his own, do what makes you feel happy. We're just here to watch. Again, this is your life, beloved. We are just, watching it and being a part of it. I don't have any ill will towards you. Again, I think this is very, very much news we could use. I'm watching. I can't wait to see what the young baby looks like. I want to see how far the eyes sit, if they're closed, spread, Krishan Rock. No, Krishan Rock. I want to see. So I'm watching. And don't hide her. Don't hide her. You bring that one up here like Simba. Soon as she get out, we want to see her. Okay? Hold her up like a golden ticket. We're ready. Okay? And that's just that on that. Going out to eat while homeless and then trying to say it was nasty, but took a... You would take a plate to go too, girl. She ain't got nowhere else to eat for the rest of the day. You would take a plate to go too. And that man is not inviting you over to dinner. So you can't even go to his house during the daytime? You can't even go over there for the day and eat a little bit during the daytime? Hell, even my bitches, I got some of my bitches who, they live at home. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how I know you were not that girl. And I don't mean to disrespect you. I know a female right now who fucking with a nigga. Who the nigga live back at home with his parents, right? But the nigga fuck with shorty so much, the nigga will help babysit at his parents' house. Y'all heard what the fuck I said. The nigga fuck with shorty so much, the nigga will keep shorty kids at his parents' house. The nigga even got his mama to help babysit so shorty could go to work. And you mean to tell me you can't go over there and eat? You got niggas getting their mother to babysit for they shorty kids, and you can't even go over there, the shorty herself pregnant with child with his, and eat? Ooh, girl. Girl. I'm trying to tell you, it's very slim pickings out here, my love. The kids could go over there before you can. That's terrible. If they want to help her, that's what I'm saying. If they want to help you, you would. I know niggas that help chicks all the time. They'll babysit. They'll keep the kids. Yeah. Girl. Breezy F baby, please. Say the baby. Breezy, I'm about to call you. I'm about to get off here. I need to call you. You busy? Mom probably doesn't even know. Of course the mother doesn't even know. Of course. But this is what I'm saying. This is not cute. This is unfortunate. This is not cute. This not cute. It's not cute. When I met my baby father, he was just leaving his aunt house and he had moved back into his mother house. Let me tell you something, honey. The mother knew who I was by date two. By date two. Because he was in her kitchen making me food. Right. Day two, he knew who I was. He was in her kitchen making yellow rice and fried shrimp and fish and doing all of this extra stuff and buying my favorite bottle and taking me, where did we go skating? And then the next day we went bowling. And then the next day we went to, every day it was an adventure with my baby father. So yeah, all that not knowing who I am and we fucking, that don't work for me. Now again, I'm grown. So now I'm grown. I mean, I don't really need to know all of that. Of course I know what we got going on over here. But I'm just saying, after a certain age, I don't really need to meet your mother. It doesn't really matter. But if you're pregnant, I think you should definitely meet his mom. Okay, definitely. Yeah, this is not a blessing. This not what you think it is, sis. Yanni, no, I'm not busy. Okay, I'm about to call you. Okay. Let me get up off here. They said him and Stella couldn't come together and find a place for her when she was locked up. But the thing is, Bria, why should Stella have to do that? Why should Stella have to do all that? Hayla said, why should Stella have to do that? That's not fair to Stella. You get to keep laying on your back like a walrus and then jump up and somebody's supposed to run behind you? That's typical slow shit. That's why I said her mother knows. That's why I said Stella knows she's slow. Anybody that keep running behind you, they know you slow. Ain't no other motherfucker way. And I know plenty of high functioning slow individuals in the hood. You are one of them. Some men would have pawned the gaming system just to get their girl a hotel room. Meanwhile, he's leaving her in the car. Girl, because he don't believe that's his baby. And again, Val, why would he go out of his way? She's the same chick that curved him for Joey. Remember? She's the same chick that went on the internet and admitted that she scammed the internet for Joey. Why would that? I know fetal. I know fetal. Tiny head and little eyes. Why would he? Yeah. Oh, my bad. I had to respond to something. They say, oh, my bad. I had to respond to something. They say she already got the kids and have to find a place that's right. They said steady talking about looks, but that's what I'm saying. Looks don't matter in none of this, because when it's all said and done, that's neither here nor then for men. They need to make sure at the core of what it is worth it, and you don't show nobody nothing. They said, now I know Fido. I know Fido. Yeah, I know Fido when I see it. Who wanna keep bailing out a grown ass woman that keeps doing dumb shit? It's insanity. It doesn't make any sense. So we're gonna stay tuned. We're gonna, like I said, we're definitely watching this like the Game of Thrones. It's a very interesting sitcom. You should name this. Lives life, love, live. That's not spicy enough. This needs a name. Okay, daughter? I want you to come up with a name for this series. Homless and Pregnant is played out. You did that over the summer. I need you to come with a real name for this sitcom. Okay? And I want you to put it together like a production. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm in full swing. Now, one thing I will say is get in character. Get in character. You're coming on here. Your skin is pale. Your lips is dry. You looking like you, girl, been crying for hours. Get into character. I believe the restaurant asked her to leave. Why you think the restaurant asked her to leave? I'm going to need you to get into character. Okay? And when you come on here, I want you happy and enthused and riding around like you're getting it. Okay? I don't want you coming on here looking like you lost your puppy. You're fine. You're fine. Put the Bible hat on and trust God like you told everyone else to do. You said God is this and God is that and he doesn't make mistakes and he Okay, so put your hat on and ride around and just wait for the phone to ring. Okay? Like a walking vampire. Girl, she looks horrible. Okay? I don't know if that's that water from jail. She looks like how she does. What I'm saying, she looks bad. I don't know if it's that water from jail that messed up your skin for sure. And just that quick, you see how your teeth have began to spread apart. You weren't even in there for 2 months, and already them teeth have begun to space out. That jail water and that stuff is bad for your health. Did you notice how she was looking when the waiter came up to her? No, I skimmed through. I'm gonna go back and watch. Not to get put the Bible hat on and ride around. I just saw her video at the restaurant. After she stuffed her face, she complained about the food for 25 minutes, girl, but ate it all. I thought it was life after live after. Oh, is that what it's called? No, seriously, is that what she named it, Bianca? I like that. Is that what she named it? Live after lockup. Okay, cool. I'm tuned in. I ain't even going front. You need you, and I need. See, you not good like MC Shaky. See, you were supposed to get. Let me tell you. Oh, I know. Oh, I just popped you. Oh, I just popped you in your jail story. I just popped you in your jail story. You're a fucking liar. You didn't have no fucking friends in jail. You didn't have any friends in jail. You know how I know you didn't have any friends in jail? Because you would have had their phone number. You would have had their number. Everybody who goes to jail makes a friend. Everybody. Everybody who goes to jail, they make a friend. And they have their number and they talk when they get out. Everybody knows when everybody's release date is. Everybody writes that number on a piece of fucking paper. You guys are supposed to talk when y'all get out. Especially you being pregnant. You didn't have any friends. You didn't have no friends. Where is, For real, people be like, yeah, for real, people like her. Yeah, no, she didn't make any friends. She would have had the number. Remember how MC Shaky used to be able to call his friends up real quick? Shaky could call any of his daughters up. You can't call nobody. If she don't remember nobody's name. She's the girl, she said Sarah. And what was the other one? She said Sarah and Jade. Sarah and what's the jail friend's name? Sarah. I know Sarah is one. And isn't Jade the other one? Girl, she just making up names. That's probably her mom's child or her damn subscribers. Stop helping her. No, I'm just saying, Val, that we got her. You didn't have any friends in there. Shaky knew all his Polak friends. He knew all his friends from Polak. He knew all of the friends. That's how the prison stories was so fire, because bitch, he knew all the friends. And then he used to call the white boy on speaker and ask the friends and girl. Remember we was down there? Girl, honey, you didn't even get the friend. The Cuban, she had a Cuban friend? Wait, she had a Cuban friend? Okay, friend, okay. You had you and Ricky Martin. The girl is eating like there was no tomorrow, using the pregnancy as an excuse. They say, yeah, just like Bill Feasy. Well, you know what I was thinking? She was eating something yesterday. What did she eat yesterday? What was she eating yesterday, y'all, that she had never tried before? Air popcorn, moon. What was she eating, y'all? What was she eating the other day yesterday? She went into the store. She went into Sprouts last night. And she bought what was that? Popcorn, chips? What was that, y'all? You know, the first thing that came to my mind, I said, Mikey will try it. I said, remember that commercial for the checks? Mikey will try it. Girl, you are Mikey. You will eat anything. She will eat anything. You could put mayonnaise on a slice of lemon. She'll eat it. You will and squeeze it on tuna and she'll tell you it's hors d'oeuvres. You will eat anything. Anything. Poor thing. Survival of the fittest. She said she had a slow friend that wrote her a letter. Sure she did. To what address? Who wrote her a letter? And to what address? Or y'all was writing letters. It's you talking about a kite is on a tablet. Girl, you don't even know what a kite is. Now, maybe because they got tablets, they do it. But typically, kites is when you write a note on a piece of paper and you sling it under the door, or you sling it down the toilet, or you sling it. That's why they call it a kite, because they tie it and it floats around the floor. Like, oh, she's talking about you could send a kite. Talking about you could get on your ass. You could tell me something. I learned how to get on my tablet and send a kite. Girl, shut up. No, you did not. What kite you sent? Into who? Remember, I was the bitch going to visit the nigga down in the Philly prison. Remember the one that robbed the pizza man? Remember y'all want to keep telling me I was fucking with a nigga that robbed the pizza man? And he did at gunpoint. What's up? And I definitely went to go visit him every week I could get a chance to. And what? So you should already know I understand what's going on. That never happened. That never happened. You're lying. Never happened. I almost passed out when she said we need to nurture our son. She treats her girl. She wrote herself that. Like, she sure did. She's been watching prison shows, right? Because now just a kite. But she was, Belish, girl, it's a lot, Belish. When she was telling the story, she said she didn't eat the prison food, then turned around and said she was doing the jail cell to eat. Guys, then talking about some shit. She took her trays and went in her room. She's like, I took my trays and went in the room. This the same food that said she had pineapple pizza in jail. Girl, only to say she ate off her tray and had extra fruit. They said no, it's the watching the tablet. It's the watching TV on the tablet. I want to know who bought you a tablet. So you had $100 to buy you a tablet, but you couldn't send no money home. This is why you were in jail. Imagine being in jail spending $100, but didn't send no money home. She talking about jail like it's something to be proud of. Yes, talk about, I know people who were in there for one day. Talking about Jasmine. That's all Jasmine should have ever been in there for. With fucking kids at home, you idiot. She should have never even been there for that. And shout out to her baby father. She made sure of that. Unlike yours. Got 2 sons and ain't teaching them nothing. Well, the little one know how to clock it. Yeah, he knows how to clock it. I want him to be a dancing doll. I think he would be cute on the dancing dolls, honey. He clock it. He remind me of Shamar. You ain't my friend. You is my enemy. It's giving Shamar. Get into it, daughter. I want to know what Christmas is like in the big house. Oh, girl. Probably nothing special. That's what I'm saying. Why did she tell us about the holidays in the big house? Because she stayed in that room crying. They said the bologna tasted like it was soy. Dummy. Did this at all? A man just spending money on 2 plane tickets, but didn't put nothing towards your girl. Nothing towards the child support. Nathaniel. Put nothing towards the child support. Ended up in a big house. The nigga fucked you 11. I'm gonna be honest, and I've been asking you this question since she was in jail. Can you answer me this one question? I'm getting off here because my ADHD is kicking. I'm starting to get sidetracked. I just have one question for you. And be honest. Be honest. When you were sitting in that jail cell, just what was you thinking for real? Like, was you mad at him? Did you tell him, Lester? Did you want to beat him up? Did you want to fight him? Did you want to pay somebody? Was it like set him up type of thing? How did it feel to be doing it? And then you end up in the big house and none of the niggas you was doing it with was a friend. I'm going to be real. That's what I would like to know as a female. I want to know how do you feel towards your ride after doing it and put you in the big house? Because that's who put you in the big house. I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know Mr. Webb is exactly who enforced you going to the big house. Don't ever forget it. Don't ever forget who put you in jail. Next time you want to lick on him and talk about what's yours, remember he put you in jail. I want to know how that process is. I want to know when you were sitting in that cell away from your kids, what was you thinking to yourself? Like, damn, did you regret fucking them? Was it still like, oh, I want to do it again? Were you like thinking maybe he didn't mean it? Were you like confused about everything that transpired? Like, that's what I want to know. That right there. And then I would also like to know when it came down to the gentleman in question, the one that, you're running around with right now. Yeah. I would also like to know when it came to that situation, how was that? Like, what was that? I'm being honest. Like, I don't want to hear the sad stuff. I want to hear the real shit. I don't want to hear the tears and he left me for dead and I don't want to hear about that. I want to know, yes, was it worth it? Are you mad? Are you upset? Do you want to fight him? Do you want to beat him up? Like, watch your words. Don't end up in jail like Jasmine, okay? But I just would really like to know. I ain't gonna front. I really wanted to know. I can't imagine like putting my ass in the air. Ooh, ooh. I can't imagine doing wham, bam, all of that. And then we have a warrant for your arrest. Can you imagine? Who is it? Ms. Johnson, step outside, please. We have a warrant for your arrest. Tarrant County Police Department. Who? Olivia, Liv. Mom, don't open the door. Tarrant County Police Department. Who? We know you're in there. Tarrant County Police Department. We have a warrant for your arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to appoint an attorney. If you can't afford one will be provided for you. Do you understand your rights? Yes, I do. Let's go. That's what I want to know. That right there. How was that? When they read you your Miranda, was you like, fuck, they got me? Were you like, shit, they got me? I'm just asking. Were you like, shit, they got me? Or was you like, fuck this nigga? Was you like, oh, was you mad? Was you upset? Was you hurt? When they first came in Tarrant County Police Department, and you went running through that house trying to scram, could obviously find your wig. When you went running through that house trying to scram real fast, what was your first thought? Start there. And then we could get into the rest of the story. That's kind of where I want to start. I want to know, what was the ride like in the back of the car? Was it tight back there? Was it plastic? Did they put the cuffs in the front or in the back? Tell us the shit that's important. All of that other shit about Sarah and your roommates and y'all running around the yard. Girl, nobody care about that. We don't even believe you. You don't even have nobody's number from jail. We don't want to hear about that. Tell us about the car ride there. Was y'all talking to the officer? Was he nice to you? Was the cuffs tight? Was they loose? How long was you in the motherfucking holding cell before you was transferred? Give us the details. I'm waiting on the body cam. Yeah, we waiting on the body cam. I want to know why the jail had to take her to the clinic. Oh, girl, she won't have to tell you that. We could smell you through the door. Yes, open up now. Did she run? Did you run with your feet? Were your feet out or were they in? Did you have shoes on? No shoes? Did you even run? Did you even run? I mean, these are questions that people want to know. Did you go freely? Did you run? Were you dressed? Were you alarmed? Were you expecting them? Give us the full detail. I want it from start to finish. How long did she have to make payments before she's I don't know, before she's rearrested again. She better start making them soon, because I don't want you delivering in there. I heard they keep you handcuffed the entire time. Okay? No shade. I heard they keep you cuffed the entire time. Pushing out or not, honey. They will keep you hemmed up. And you can't have no visitors. Not that you would need any. Because you pushed that last one out, girl, like a bear. I said, girl, let me tell you something. You are very strong. Let me tell you something. You are absolutely right. When she tells us we can't walk in her shoes, and you are absolutely right. Because the day that I could drive myself, give birth and drive home, girl, call me Zena. Call me motherfucking Zena. Girl, I don't even want to take the groceries in the house by myself. That's too much work. Anyway, I love y'all. This was cute. Okay? Yeah, did they throw you in the back of the car and let you sit up front? Yeah, what? Yeah, handcuffs? Yeah, let us know. For real, drove herself. Right. I want to know, I want to know how the ride was. That would be entertaining. All that sad shit and niggas leaving you and you pregnant by yourself. Girl, we knew that was happening. We don't want to hear that no more. We want to know what happened at the jailhouse. Get there. All that $20 for... No. We don't got $20 for you. Start from the knock at the door. It's time to go. All right, I'm going. I got to call Breezy anyway. I love y'all. Did you... Well, we know she squatting cough. Her being pregnant does not exempt her from squatting coughing. What color was your outfit? Was it burgundy? Tell us that type of stuff. What color was your slippers? Did you get slides in here? I got slides in here. Mine was orange slides and burgundy outfit. What was the colors? Yeah, what was the colors? What was the slides like? Tell us the stuff we can use. Anyway, I love y'all. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You have just tuned into another live over here with Shorty Give You Game, because I'm going to come and give y'all the game. And this shit right here is not it, ladies. I don't care what you got going on. Pay them people their money. I don't care if you got to take $5 up to their courthouse. Do not let them people come knock on your door and lock your asses up, especially around the holidays. It's not cute. Okay? Anyway, love y'all. See you in the next one.